Hello everyone, this is Joseph Lucier here for our weekly Tongren session. I just wanted to say hello, and for people that are new to this is a distance healing methodology where you put in your requests on Instagram or on Facebook, Anusar Wellness, or on my website, anusarwellness.com, and you can see exactly how we're doing. And you can put in your request. That's the biggest goal. And hello, Rachel. Hope you're doing better. And I'm just starting to get all of our requests. So let's begin right away. So blood flow to the brain. We do a 3-part process like we teach, and we're actually doing a Tongren workshop a week from Saturday, September 21st. We've already got many people signed up. So let's begin. Your job is to sit, relax, feet flat on the floor, palms face up, and breathing through the nose is always the best way. Okay, blood flow to the brain. And command points of the brain and brain stem. So this is to basically reboot, restart, initialize the brain to communicate to the rest of the body. And for the rest of the body, we have two main systems: the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight; parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. So let's begin where we find most of our blockages. For interesting newbie, we tap for arthritis, insomnia, edema in legs and feet. Blood flow, nerve flow for the spine. T1 to T8 for inflammation, insomnia. Sunlight can help with insomnia. It will reset your sleep-wake cycle. T1 to T8. Insomnia in Tong, third eye area. Edema, T3 for the lymph, T7 for the lymph, and lumbosacral plexus for the legs and the feet. So blood flow, T7, nerve flow, lumbosacral plexus, and then ouch point, legs and feet. But the edema, let's do a quick axillary lymph, especially for less. Inguinal lymph. And then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. And for Catherine, also edema, let's blood flow to the brain. Macular degeneration, I've heard good things about alpha lipoic acid for macular degeneration. There's a great formulation called Eye Care. I got caught into another infomercial, realized I had watched it, and it seemed good even the second time. Let's work on the eyes, the ouch points. C3 for the eyes. T1 to T8 for anti-inflammation. And welcome angelic lights. Overall wellness, let's do a T1 to T8 boost. Oops, you're arriving a little late. I should have started later. I'll work on yours again. Let me know when you arrive. Yep. Okay, then grounding. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. So next we have Lynn. Okay, Lynn, there we go. Yep. Let's begin. Blood flow to the brain. Wake up the brain. Healing for tooth extraction, I recommend coconut swishing with sesame oil. Make a quick note. And teeth, C3, C4 for Lynn. Left side of face, blood flow. Two things, one is the carotid artery and the vertebral artery. Shoulders and neck, shoulder release point, GV 21. Neck and jaw, C3, 4, and 5. Shoulders, teeth, we get that, C3, 4, and 5. Sleep apnea, I would definitely recommend using sleep tape to sleep and solve the sleep apnea for sure. Shoulder release point, GB 21. And T1 to T8, anti-inflammation. Tap for your mom for breathing. T6 and CV17. Open up those lungs and the heart. T5. So T5, T6, and the lungs. T3, 5, 8, pancreas for diabetes. L1, L2 for the kidneys. So let's do that again. T6, CV17, T5, so T5 and T3, 4 and 5, T8 for pancreas and diabetes, and kidneys, L2. Stage 4 breast cancer, T1, 2, 3, and 4. T1 to T12, L1 to L5, S1 to S5 as well. T4 for breasts, T5 for the heart. So T4, T5 for Aunt Linda. All right. Kidneys, L2, big time. Breathing, more breathing for Rachel. T3. CV17. Lung 1, lung 2. And again, CV17 for Rachel. And CV4. Yep, and I hope you're feeling better. As always, let me know if you're doing better, worse, or the same. Hopefully people saw my request at the top on the text. Worldly citizen and happy mama. And let's take a quick look at the other areas. Mr. Zuckerberg, we are in your area. Alpha lipoic acid, ALA. It's used for inflammation, neuropathy. And let's tap for ending the genocide against the people of Palestine as well. So we've got a lot of stuff for the eyes. Let's do some more for the eyes and work on Catherine again. Blood flow to the brain. Work on the ouch point of the eyes for Dorothy and Catherine. Hello, Edric. Nice to see you. For the eyes, including cataracts. So don't forget the Cataract Cure book. And they have a Can C, I think it's eye drops that goes with it. Cataract Cure by Crizios. So blood flow to the brain. Command points to the brain, GV17, but also C3, C4 for all the eyes, macular degeneration, and cataracts. GV20, cataracts. But look up the book The Cataract Cure and the products that are sold. NAC, basically an antioxidant for the eyes and the lungs. And edema, also for Catherine, once more. Axillary lymph, inguinal lymph, lymphatic duct. CV4 for Peyer's patches. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Let's continue. Lung and thyroid cancer for sunrise. So let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. Essiac tea, genuine Essiac, like the one I have on my website. The 8-herb formulation. Thyroid cancer. So let's do an endocrine tune-up. Hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid. Of course, the best nourishment for the thyroid is to stop drinking fluoride and to start eating trace and macro minerals from things like sea vegetables and sprouts. And blood flow and headaches, that's BL9. Jeez. Nope, not BL9. The headache point. What is the number of the headache point? Oh, that's it. There you go, headache point. So lungs, T3. Blood clots and legs. So we work on blood flow, nerve flow for the lower extremities. T7 and lumbosacral plexus. So let me know, Joanna, if you tried the Eucora. And T1 to T8 for COVID and all inflammation. But the UTI specific S1 to S5. And blood flow down torso, liver 3 and kidney 1, but CV17 especially for COVID, and CV4 for COVID. Yes, I would look that up, Catherine. But let's continue. And work with Joanna. Rest and good sleep at night. Definitely a good way to do that is sleep with your eyes covered, black, no EMF stuff. I just ordered something interesting. It is actually eye patches with EMF insulation, but sunrise sunlight will set your wake sleep cycle very well. So get out and watch the sunrise. But let's also work on the in-tongue on sunrise connection, which is through the pineal gland and the hypothalamus. Hello, David, Dana, Edric, Alistair. And Beth, sounds painful. You had somebody back into you. Sorry to hear that. So rest, in-tongue area. T7 to sleep. And David, intracranial pressure, 3 blood supplies to the brain. And Momashari, you're next also. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery, but especially cranial sacral fluid. So how's it going? Any improvements, David? Crystal Palace, to the bones, T1, S1 to 5. And continuing down, liver 3 and kidney 1. But lots for the eyes tonight. Alistair, eyes. Don't forget the book, Cataracts Cure. And we'll work our way down for Dana for her thumbs. Both thumbs, it seems. Blood flow, nerve flow. So blood flow, vertebral artery, nerve flow, brachial plexus to the thumbs, to the hands. And the thumbs on the ouch point itself, directly for Dana. Brachial plexus for the thumbs, shoulder release for the thumbs, SI14 to further release the thumbs. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. All right. Alpha lipo what? Alpha lipoic acid. And Edric, you'll be next. And Tony, you'll be next as well. We'll get through to everyone. Okay, so happy mama, welcome. Chi for perfect blood. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points. Brain stem command points. Occipital area, so blood flow, nerve flow for the perfect blood. Vertebral artery to spinal artery. T1 for the bones, GB39 for the bones. T1 to T8 for strong immune system. T1 to T8. And GB13 right side for Laura. And you guys are doing really well, great. Worry-free mind. C1, 2, and 3, GB13 right side. And lymph for Momashari, T3 for the lymph, T7 for the spleen. T1 to T8. Worry-free mind and much abundance, Yin Tong third eye. And Rachel on Instagram. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Balanced hormones, TV 20, 22. Hypothalamus, pituitary. Okay. All right, next we have everyone. I'm going to do something real quick. See if we can do this. Something I've been meaning to do. Healing frequency in the background. Let's check it out. Alpha waves healing the body. Good to have that in the background. Let's do it. Let's do our three-part process. Brave settler. Let's flow to the brain. And did I see your request? What's your name on the website, Rachel? Maybe you didn't get there yet. Are you Lynn? No, haven't got there yet. I'm working right now on Brave Settler. That's me. Let's go to the brain. I point to the brain stem. Tumor, gallstones. T1 to T8. So, bowel cancer, oxygen therapies, SEIT. How are the lower eyelid springs doing? T8, T9, gallbladder bile ducts. Regenerating midshaft humors, lots and lots of silica, especially liquid silica from Dr. Ripple, who developed the most absorbable silica in the world. People hear the frequency in the background, that's the healing frequency. T1 to T8. Fast healing, that's the healing frequencies. And the bones. T1 for the bones and the outer point of this humerus itself. Radial nerve policy, brachial plexus, brachial plexus, brachial plexus. Absorption, T10, 11, and 12. The vitamin D and vitamin B12. Those should be sublingual. My recommended company is globalhealing.com. So release lymph node in the right armpit and left armpit for less. So let's work on the axillary lymphs right now. Breathing, CV17. I highly recommend resistance breathing through exercising the diaphragm, increasing lung capacity. I use that as someone who can walk upstairs well and only have one lung, one side of their lungs because of cancer, and eventually can walk upstairs normally. Oh, kind settler, yep. Lung cancer. Okay, good that. Now we're going to relax me. Quick peek over. Sound is very muffled. Yeah, sometimes it is. This doesn't work muffled. And Tony, we didn't miss you. You're coming up next. Absolutely. Oh, and there's a download for the Cataract Cure ebook PDF. Beautiful. Free. Free is good. Not yet, Tony. We'll get to next. And tell me our next. Let's finish with that's me. Autoimmune, T1, T8, 12 elbows, plexus, output, those breathing, it's your homework. Resistance breathing or breathwork training, which is always very good. T1, T8, now sugar balancing is eliminating insulin resistance and eating lots of fiber and good hydration. But T8 for the pancreas for balanced sugar, stress-free calm mind, GB13 right side. And for acne, T4 and T9, hormonal balancing, GB20. Speech, Broca and Wernicke areas of the brain. And the brain, 3 blood supplies for Augustina, Santino, and Ashika. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. What's the alpha broadcast site? That one I just grabbed real quick. There are lots of them. You go to YouTube and search. This one is called Best Meditation Music something. Best Meditation Musics USA on YouTube. That's where this one is coming from. 432 to 528 hertz. Maybe if we have it lower. 528 hertz. Welcome to 528 hertz. Okay, let's continue on. We don't want to hold people up. How is the speech going? Broca and Wernicke areas. Usually this is good for speech, even people with autism. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine, the entire spine, and mobility, GB17. Lumbar 3 for ovarian. For the leukemia, I highly recommend this book for a massage technique, free your body of tumors and cysts by Hannah Kroger, especially for leukemia and all things, even breast cancers. SEAC T, pH adjust, alkalizing. Leukemia, T1 for the bones, bone marrow. Craniosacral fluid, crystal palace to the sacrum 1 to 5. Memory artery, blood flow and nerve flow. Detox from meds, chemo, and radiation. So let's do that. T4, skin. T9 for the liver. L2 for the kidneys. And grounding, liver 3 and kidney 1. Hey, Tony, you're up. And Beth. Tony, Beth. Let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. Car accident. Sorry about that. Back into your truck. Parking lot. Laying down. If you had a biomat, that would be even more helpful. Hips hurt, I bet. It hurts pretty tough. Blood flow to the brain and then pain. T1 to T8. For seizures, 3 blood supplies to the brain. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. And next is We Won't Miss You is Rachel 3280. And occipital blood flow for the seizures as well. Sometimes seizures are caused by parasites in the brain, such as flukes. So I would test for parasites or do a parasite cleanse. Most epilepsy is, I think 70% of epilepsy is from brain parasites. So let's work on the entire spine and hips for Beth. And grounding to 3 and so for the seizures, let's also do all the points for the brain, GB 19, 20, 21, 22, GB 17, DL 9, GB 19. And grounding to the 3 and kidney 1. So right now we're going to work on Rachel 3280. In the Facebook, we have a free copy of the Cataract Secure ebook, PDF, antiaging-systems.com/WP-contents/uploads, the Cataract Cure PDF. There it is in the screen. So when we have the noise, the frequencies, it distorts my voice. Okay, can't do that. Okay, so Rachel 3280, blood flow to the brain. Your mom Debbie for lung cancer. Command points to the brain. start with the nervous system, biochemical system, Hesiac tea, 8-herb formula. Lung cancer, T3. T1 for the bones. Kidney and adrenals, L1, L2. Stomach, T9 left side and right side, both. Stomach and liver. The brain, blood supply, both. All three blood supplies, carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. C3 for the eyes, ouch, point for the eyes. C3 for the nasal drip. Hair loss, growth hormone. There are soaps made with charcoal and essential oils good for the scalp. T1 to T8. Energy boost, CV4. No energy, CV4, no energy and no appetite, CV4. And also radiation side effects, C vegetables will be really helpful. And no balance, GV17. T1 to T8. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. And we see intelligent humanoid. You can put your names in there if you like. There's a way to do it. It's up to you. I'm not sure. I don't think you have to log in. So I'm going to leave that link up there for the Cataract Cure ebook that we have located. Can everybody hear me okay now? Yeah, there's actually data on that. 70% of epilepsy is caused by brain. I think the fluke is a specific type. How do I do a brain cleanse for parasites? One way to sanitize is to look up a woman who used essential oils which would be applicable for parasites. Inhalations of frankincense, but overall alkalizing of the body. That's a woman who cured her own brain cancer with inhalations of frankincense and other essential oils. Let's see if I can post the PDF here. It's in the chat now. Alistair, if you go up, Catherine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 1, 2, about 3 above yours. It's 6:30. 6:30. There's a link there in the chat already. Yep, 6:30. Let me know you got it. And welcome, Tim. TBI and migraines, blood flow to the brain, peripheral vasculitis. The frequency for that was 528 hertz, Hedrick. Blood flow to the brain. Sound is good now? Yep, we fixed it. I just can't play that in the background, I guess. Tried before and it didn't work. TBI, blood flow to the brain, 3 blood supplies. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. Peripheral vasculitis, T1 to T8. And the migraine points for Tim. On the back of the skull, right on the occiput area. Any detox cleanse, Tony, will work. Any alkalizing detox cleanse will work. Okay, so continue occipital arteries for Tony. So Alistair saying supplements may cause AFib. There's a good herbal supplement for AFib and even tachycardia. Just look up, it's a blue label, small little bottle. It's really good. Omega-3 fatty acids. So you can get that plant-based through chlorella algae. Fish oil is a good idea, but you can also do it if you want for omega-3s through flax oil and algae, which is where the omega-3s, the fish get their omega-3s from the algae. So why not go to the source? Ephedra was banned in 2004 for causing arrhythmia, heart attack, seizures, and death. However, it can still be made available, probably. Thank you, Alistair, for adding that. That's great. So, Tony, what more can we do for you? Ask your question again, and I'll make sure I get to that. And let's wrap it up for you guys. Laurie, blood flow to the brain, herniated disc, blood flow to the brain, vertebral artery, spinal artery, C5, C6. Anti-inflammation. One good way to support your spine is hydration. The discs are most of water, so good hydration will give them more space. And Rachel also will continue to work. And detox, mold, smoke, aluminum poisoning. The antidote in many ways is silica. So liquid silica from Dr. Ribot, developed in the 50s or 60s. Also from a company, Health Harmonics. I take it myself. Blood flow, nerve flow, T1 to T8 for detox, T1 to T9 for detox. Microbiome for despair, more probiotics, fermented foods, high fiber foods will help with the depression as well. Esophageal healing, T8. And Tracy, I saw something today, higher, if you increase your B12 and folates, it will lower your histamine interactions. That's what I read today. T1 to T8, overall joint and connective health. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, let's work for Rachel 3280 and Fortunate Human. Blood flow to the brain. Hashimoto, C6, C7. Check your thyroid levels. Check your... So definitely have sea vegetables. Clarity, blood flow. Sky window for clarity for Fortunate Human. And blood flow, nerve flow for the left hip, T7, and lumbosacral plexus. And the microbiome for depression, L1, 2, 3 for fertility. One of the best things you can do for fertility, I think it's, there's a woman who specializes with castor oil and fertility, or you can go to shoparandi.com. Okay. And weight loss. So that's also the microbiome. So let's work on some more of that. Blood flow to the brain for Brave Settler. Baby Ashika, she's young, she'll grow. Growth hormone for baby Ashika. Craniosacral fluid for excess liquid on the brain and for perfect blood. Crystal Palace, sacrum 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 4. MB's eye spring yet to be tightened, started with massaging with castor oil, tumor, and gallstone is yet released. My case yet to regenerate radial nerve palsy. For the radial nerve palsy, the Spencer's 7-stage mobilization technique. Find a chiropractor and do that for your shoulder. You will mobilize it in all directions and it will start to bring blood flow to your radial nerve. The Spencer's 7-stage mobilization technique. T1 to T8 for your radial nerve. And arthritis. So it's all about the neck for your arthritis in your left hand. T1, brachial plexus, brachial plexus, brachial plexus. Yep, sound is okay now because I turned off the recording. So for Esther, glad you could make it, Esther. Thank you very much. Alistair, thank you for that information. Dietary sugar intake. So I'm going to read this because it's really important. Yes, there is a link between sugar intake and depression. A lot of that is because it creates inflammation. It will negatively impact your microbiome as well. Cross-sectional study found a linear relationship between dietary sugar intake and depression in U.S. adults. Processed sugar is not good for anything. It actually impacts the body like heroin. Same way. So you need high fiber, natural sugars, in the body. So, yes, sugar creates incredible inflammation. Inflammation creates incredible acidity. Acidity creates malnutrition and different things, and sugar eventually can create insulin resistance when it transforms to fat in the body. So, good information. Magnesium supplement, pumpkin seeds from Stony Brook Farms. Another good choice is pumpkin seed butter from Mountain Rose. No. From Blue Mountain Organics. So let's take a look. Let's show that. Pumpkin seeds are also high in zinc as well. So I think we've covered everyone. We did work on everyone there. Fertility. And do you have a final question, Tony? I don't think I've answered all your questions. So, how do we alkalize? I think that's the basic question. Oxygen therapies, overnight ozonated magnesium oxide therapies, which flood the body with oxygen and cleanse the colon and melt the mucoid plaque. Alkalizing carbonates and bicarbonates, pH adjust, sodium, magnesium, and potassium, carbonates and bicarbonates. Additionally, there are ways. Here are some natural ways for intestinal parasites. I would also recommend globalhealing.com, the parasite cleanse. So let's get two choices out there. Okay. So very well health. Sounds good. So I think we're going to do grounding, liver 3, and kidney 1. Thank you for your information, Alistair. We will post it up there so people can see it, and it's in the recording as well. Okay, so let's just do a Qigong healing for everyone. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the expansion just below your belly button. Call that the Dantian or the sacral chakra. Yep, allergies have been worse because the histamines are unleashed. The B12 will put the homocysteines in check. Correct. Sometimes a high histamine level on a test means low B12, which is a kind of a checking mechanism for inflammation. Sublingual B12, globalhealing.com. Okay, sorry to hold you guys up. We had a lot of good information. I wanted to make sure everybody got that. Merci, mon ami. Less than 3. Thanks for your time. Blessings to everyone. Be kind to one another. It will spread to the world. And we hope everyone is doing well. Look forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same place. Continue the good work. There are other places as well. One of my favorites is Mondays at 6, but there are many of them. Online, the frequency can be really helpful. Every day is great if you're having a challenge, but keep the ideas of consistency. For cancer, increase oxygen. For other issues, increase your minerals and vitamins, and create an alkaline body instead of an acidic body, which creates inflammation and disease. Thanks very much and have a great day.